wait until we can just start. I found this book now. Bhakti Muni. There's a short from different places, different countries, saying essential or important points are spoken by him. I go on. There's one shloka, he speaks this in Vrindavan, India, 1992. Hare Krishna, Allah. Hare Krishna. He spoke this from Chaitanya Charitamrita. He quoted one line, Jivara Swarupai, Krishnera Nityadasa. So what is the Swarup of the Jiva? Swarupa. What means Swarup? Somebody knows? What? Oh, really good.
Perceive as it is. Swarup is something which you imagine and it presents itself.
Yeah. What is Swarup of the Jiva? Jiva means of the soul, or our original form. Actually, it is translated like this also. Sanskrit is what has many meanings. Also, the word Krishna has so many meanings. It's blackish, means all attractive. There are thousands of meanings of. So, what is the Swarup of the Jiva? Means his real form. This form, the Jiva means the soul we have now accepted, or we are born in. This is not our real form. It is temporary. So what is the Swarup of the Jiva? Jiva means the soul. Soul has also form, but it is not a cause, not made of matter, earth, water, fire, air, ether. Even not mind, intellect. The Jiva Swarup is that he is the eternal servant of Lord Krishna. This is the position. Swarup in this sense means what is our eternal nature, our original nature. Yeah. It has got its relationship with Krishna only. And what he should do? He should practice bhakti. And what will be the benefit? He will be a bhakta. The aim and the means both are one. So bhakti is the means and bhakti is the end. Bhakti means devotion or dependence on the Supreme Lord. This is the beginning, this is the way, and it is also the goal in the same. Because bhakti is characteristic eternal of the Swarup. And Bhakti means that we are eternally trying to satisfy the Lord. That was propagated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So you should think that I am Atma. Atma means the soul also. Jivatma. I am not a human body. I am not a Purusha. Male. Purusha means enjoyer. I am not a male body, nor a female body. This is a big problem for materialists. Now this gender thing, what they're going to do. In reality, transcendent on the transcendental plane, we are either male nor female, or maybe can hear. I never belong to this caste or of that caste, this creed or that creed, this group or that group. These are material things. Nor do this land or that land, America, Africa, Australia, Asia, or India. No, you are an Atma. You are just a soul. The spirit world in Vaikunta is Vaikunta. And that Vaikunta has two portions. One Vaikuntham, lower portion, and one upper portion called Golokam. Now you should consider that. I am a person of that Golokam, means the higher portion. Also there's differences, like there's difference between planet Earth and the moon, or the sun planet, or so many planets, lower system, lower planets. So I am person of that Golokam. Golokam means the highest place in the transcendental world, non-material world. It is spiritual land. That spiritual land cannot be visualized or imagined or imposed. So this is important thing. Spiritual, what is beyond our conception, mundane conception. Even mentally, you may imagine. You cannot imagine, because it is beyond whatever we know, all elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intellect, is all material, because it's all connected with matter. So we have no experience outside of this. Beyond material world is Vaikunta. And in this Vaikunta, Vaikunta means transcendental world. There's nothing has to do, everything is eternal. Everything is exists forever in the past. There's no beginning, no end. And it's unlimited. And in this world, there are different levels. Different, like here in the material world, we have different levels. It is spiritual land. That spiritual land cannot be visualized or imagined or imposed. It can be understood only when it reveals itself, its rupa. Rupa, somebody knows, just that you are. If not, then you should remember this. Rupa means form. Yeah. Rupa. then only I can understand. So only when this level, what is coming beyond our imagination, beyond, we can imagine it, but it is also illusion, because it is, we are like in a prison house. We cannot analyze everything what is inside this prison house, but we do not know what is outside. Like we are living in a small universe, our vision is individual. We can charge according to our what we experience in this material world. But we cannot experience, because we have no idea what is beyond this material plane. So this can be only revealed, it will reveal itself, or it will be revealed by our good fortune, or by our desire. But it is never in our hand that we can go there. It always, because if we would, the possibility would be that I go there, just imagine what will happen there. How much dirt we had, how much problems we are creating there. There's everything pure and clean, and everything can be seen. Everything is absolutely, there's no cheating possible there, because everything can be seen, everything is pure. So then only I can understand, when this is revealed from the upper plane. It comes from the upper plane. So Krishna's blessings only will reveal that Krishna before you. You must have that aim, that I must reach Krishna. I must have darshan of Krishna at any cost in this life. Darshan, everybody knows, I think. Or some know. Darshan. Indians, you may know, yes. So we think when we go before the deities, we have darshan, but we have darshan of God. But it depends what level we are. Some imagine him like this, everybody imagine something, but now he's smiling at me, now he's not looking. When I'm doing something bad, then I don't dare to look, because he may look bad like this, but it's our imagination. So I must reach Krishna. We must have this aim. I must have darshan of Krishna at any cost in this life. In this life, not so many other lives. That should be the aim. And repeat Namam. He will bless you. So, by remembering him, by chanting his name, by sincerely searching for him, calling him all the time, my Lord. What means Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm calling him, my Lord, I am helpless. Please help me, engage me in your service. So some prayers, it means I'm remembering him. I am dependent. I want to be dependent. I am yours. So this is spoken in India, Vrindavan. So what means surrender? Surrender means the ego I possess, I must surrender. Surrender means I have to give up for his pleasure. What means this ego? I and mine, you must drop it. Who are you? I'm a man, I am a woman, or I am X and Y. I expose my qualifications. And mine, this belongs to me. This is my nose, this is my ear, this is in my hand. This is my wealth. This is my property. This is my boy. This woman is my wife, my child. I and mine. This conception we have here in this material world. I and mine. If you give up I and mine, then only you will be eligible to cross the gate of Vaikuntha. So this these are hard words for one who is well attached in this material world. But it is like dream, like life. You have to understand. It is not real. In 50 years, 100 years, let's say, nobody of us will be here. So where are you? Where are you then? What is happened with all your relatives, all the whatever you experienced in this world, everything gone. And you will never meet the same forms again. The material world, material forms. So actually we are souls. We have got attraction, we have got affection, we have got devotion towards Paramatma. Atma and Paramatma. This also we should understand the difference. Atma means soul. So we should develop, or we have got devotion towards Paramatma. Param means the super soul. Super soul means the sum total or the original soul. And Atma means we are part of this original soul. Tiny, insignificant parts. This means Atma. So Param Atma means also he is a witness. He is always with us in every heart of every living being. He is witnessing. So he is always sitting in the heart. As Atma, we say, it is sitting in the chest. Whatever living being, Paramatma is always there. So we may think nowadays many Paramatmas. God is not getting less because of this. No, he is only one. The same Paramatma who is sitting in the heart of you, the same Paramatma is sitting in the heart of myself, of yourself. So if you speak with Paramatma, then everybody hears more clearly. If you speak to the body, then he may hear something or he may understand something or not. There's a difference. This we may have not practically experienced, but those bhaktas or spiritualists who have realized, who have got the understanding. They know what position we have, what position is ours. We are tiny, tiny parts of the whole, and we can never be separated. We are always connected. There are two birds. There's an example given in the scripture. One is Paramatma, one is Atma. And this body is a tree. So in this body, in the tree, there are two birds. One bird is Paramatma. He never eats, never does any action. Only he looks. He is a witness to the action of this Atma. So he is always there, but he is never interfering on our desire. Whatever we want, whatever we decide, we'll get. Of course, we also have to pay the price for it. But he is just witness. This Atma enjoys the fruit like this one bird he enjoys the fruit of this tree. One is happiness and another is unhappiness. Two fruits. One is happiness he will enjoy, and unhappiness he will weep. But the misfortune is, though the two birds are in one place, very near, close, and the Paramatma looks at all our human bodies, though the Lord Ishvara is dwelling here in me, I cannot see him, because I always see the world of enjoyment. I never look back. If I see back, then I can see Paramatma. Back means if I look inside. But we are looking on the outside. We are only, our world is the external world, mundane conception. We never look inside where he is sitting in our heart. He is always there. As long as we're in the material world, he is accompanying us. I never look back. Back means if I see back, then I can see Paramatma and he will see me. I will see him and then all this suffering will go. I will be happy. Can you follow? Is there any question on this? Yeah. As he said, when we turn our eyes inside, then he will see you and you will see him. Then the relation starts. When everything, this we have to make practical experience. Because the Atma also is called the conscience. Sometimes we do something nonsense in this world. We know we should not do it. So the conscience says, don't do it. It will, it will be painful. But we don't care. He sometimes speaks. He gives us advice. He's not forcing or anything, any pressure or anything. He's just telling, be careful or something like this. Now you're cheating. Now you are doing something wrong. but we don't care. But Paramatma knows, and we get charmed by this external world. We are becoming slaves of this external world. Because you're not hearing. But if you become conscious, purified, then we act according to Paramatma's advice. Or surrender means we surrender to Paramatma. You please guide me. I give up my separate thinking. Whatever you think is right, please. I am like a tool. If I not become a tool of Supreme, and I'm a tool of illusion, Maya. And she is merciless. She has no mercy. Whatever you do wrong, she will punish you. And this is material world. We have to learn all these things. And at one time, one lifetime, many lifetimes we have to go. We will slowly, step by step, realize, understand, and when we are crying for help to understand this, then Paramatma will send us, give us the possibility to understand who we are, what is our, why we are here. Too early, Prashad is a little later. Pushed. Oh, I forgot now. Did they answer the question? So Atma is eternal, Bhagavan is eternal, and the link between Bhagavan and Bhakta is eternal. Not only in this life, in every life, it is like this. So one thing one must give up is ahankaram. Ahankaram, anybody knows this? Yes, those who are not have gone more deep study, they may not understand. Ahankara means false identification or false ego. I think I'm this body, but this is only temporary. I'm not. I identify with something what is not me. So I am this body. This is like a false identification, ahankara. This is one of the 10 aparadas. Aparada? What is this? Huh? Offenses, yes. You must always think, I am not this body, I am Atma. I am Krishna Das. Dasa means servant. Krishna means is one name of God. God has unlimited names, so only those who hear it is God has unlimited name. Christ, Allah, Yahweh, I think. So in India there are 1,000 names of Vishnu. And this is only a small part. But it is always the same person. There's no the real God, Christ, or the real God, Allah. No, it's just names. There's a meaning in the names, and its meaning expressed by names. So we are Krishna Das, or let's say God Das, servant. You should not think I am a Brahmin, I am a Grihastha, I am a Brahmachari, I am a sannyasi, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Jandala, Vanapashta. I should not think like that. This is the fundamental rule. This was spoken also 30 years ago, 31 years ago now, in Vrindavan, India. So, has any question on this? I don't want to explain this, what is, yeah. It's the different manifestations. Like in Brahma Samhita, the first shloka is Ishvara Parama Krishna. Ishvara Parama means the first Lord, the Lord of all lords. Parama Krishna, Sat Chit Ananda. He is eternal, full of knowledge and full of ecstasy. Bliss, yes. Satchitananda Vigraha, and he has a form, but he has not a form like we have, was made from flesh and blood and bones and all these things. He has a transcendental form. So we have not the eyes to see this now, because we are using only these eyes, so we cannot see him. So, Ishvara Paramakrishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadya Adya. So it's the first Adi. Anadi Adya Govinda is just another name of the same Krishna in Goloka, highest transcendental being in Vaikuntha. Sarva Karana Karanam. So they say all other forms expansion of him. There's the first expansion, my remembrance. There is Vasudev, Shankasham, Pradyumna, Anirudh. 4 Vishnu forms expanding from him. But Balaram is one more close to him. And from these Vishnu forms, many millions, unlimited Vishnu forms expand. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So this is explained in the scriptures. And if you want to prove it, you have to become bhakta, surrender. Otherwise, you cannot understand. You may not be able to catch it. And one of them is there's Garbhodakashaya Vishnu, Kshirodakashaya Vishnu, and Paramatma, they are all expansions of the form of Vishnu, expansion of the expansions, but they have all the full power. So it's not that the Paramatma is very small in our heart. He He is Paramatma, full expansion with all the power of the Lord. But he is the witness. He's just there. This is his Vishnu has his. There is Mahavishnu who lives on the ocean of Gaudiya in the universe. This may also not say milk ocean. And all these spiritual souls, they emanate from him. Lord Brahma creates the form, and the jivas, I mean the souls, tiny, insignificant, come in a dreamlike state. He is taking rest on Ananda. Is also an expansion in form of a big snake. Coming and entering different bodies according to what they may desire. It's like this, and then by just looking with his transcendental eyes, the world, the souls get life or consciousness. Become conscious. And in Bhagavatam, and in scriptures, it is described in more detailed way. Yes? How in practice? How to practice? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. For a realized soul, the name of God, Govinda or Krishna, is non-different. The sound is non-different from Krishna because we cannot see it with these eyes. You need transcendental eyes. Eyes they can see. We are like you cannot see your mind. But I know many yogis and many who can see the subtle body of you. But we have not learned these things. But the subtle body is still material. But what to say of our transcendental body, our real? So we need the desire. Everything is created in this world by desire. Everything you experience now is because of your desire. You desired good things, bad things. You receive good things and bad things. This is material world. It's action and reaction. So if you want to, first we have to come out from this. And we have to sincerely beg to understand, to get darshan. But the real pure devotee, he even doesn't want to see God. He is never praying like this. He knows it exists, and actually he sees him all the time, but he has no desire for this. We have the desire to see him. Okay, you show yourself, then maybe I will believe. Maybe I will change something. Like there was one in the beginning for 20 more years. I suggested one man to Guru Maharaj, he may give him Harinam initiation. But he was smoking. He was smoking ganja also. But they told him, you must stop these things. Because all this is artificial, intoxicating. You cannot see clearly. But then he said, when I get initiated, I will stop all these things. Now I have not seen him since 20 years. He could not. He could not stop. So in the same way, we have all our attachments in this world, and we cannot give it up. So you cannot make business with Krishna. See, when you show yourself, then I will become a devotee. Then he shows himself and say, but I have something else also. Then he will not reveal to you as long, to us, as long as we are have not finished or realized that this material world will never end and we are living happily eternally. This is not the world where we are living. This world we have to sacrifice some, but not sacrificing. It is just whatever. We are attached to things what bring us only pain. But somehow or other we are masochists, it seems. We like. So when we become sincere, and we become humble, then the chance is there that we can advance. He may reveal, he will come to you, he will show himself. It is up to us. Now our desire to enjoy this material world is much bigger than to see Krishna or God. Because we have no experience what it means. If you see once like a flesh, if you just see or understand, your whole life will change. But he will not show these things when we are not fit. So we have to become fit under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. Alone we are helpless. Alone we will go on life after life after life. This is reality. You may think, or anybody may think, I will manage it myself. You can try. You're trying already. Millions of lifetimes. You're not the first time here in this planet, on this planet, in the material world. And even Krishna consciousness may not be new for you. But every lifetime, little more you may get, little more closer. That's because it's important. We hear Harikatha. We hear. Because otherwise we hear every day, buy, enjoy. if you get this, then you will be happy. If you get this, then everything will be okay. This illusion, we are running and wasting our lifetime. And then we get old and we're still running. Our desire when we are young are big. Everything will be golden in the future. When you get old, then you will see, actually I have not attained anything of this, what I was imagining. But your desires have reduced. When you ask old man, how are you? He says, good. He's sick and he's suffering from different diseases. But I still can't breathe. He's happy. I pray that the Lord keeps me. Our desire become reduced to just let me live. But then it's too late. We have missed the whole life yet. You can realize in one life, in 1 hour, in 1 second, you can realize if we give up, if we surrender to the Lord. Then you will not feel any anxiety for anything what may happen. You will not feel, because you know that you are safe. Basically, we are all atheists. We have no faith in God. And if we would have faith, but think that He cannot care for His devotees, He will make it very easy for them. He will always protect them. When the devotee has to go, then they will come. Vishnu Tudas will come. My dear, now we go home, back home. But they will not come to us. Yamadutas will come. Hey, you want to go? They will take our subtle body out. They will bring us to Maharaj. And you will be prepared for the next body. It's a dangerous place where we are. We are careless. You see how strong Maya is. It is an illusion. In a few years it can be gone, or in a few hours, or in a few, or in 50 years, or even 100 years, you know. But it will end. Now we have to close. Today we are also late. Jai Srila Gurudev Nitya Leela Bhavistam Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Vicharya Stota Sat Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitai Go